Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all very much for joining me on today's live stream. We're going to be looking at the usual. This is the Monday live stream, so welcome. We're going to be looking at silver, gold, platinum, palladium. We'll also look at some Bitcoin as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe if it's the first time you've come here. Hit the subscribe, give it the thumbs up. Please share as well. It's always great to have you all here. We've got two currently in. Jody Rhodes, who is one of my donators. Guys, if you feel like you want to donate, please check the details in the description. I've put a Hall of Fame there. There's currently 2 donators out of 5 that have put a donation in. RPM Limits here as well. How you doing? Hello, SL79, wishing you all the best. And we got Oxy88. Hi, Limey, you good, mate? Yeah, I'm not bad, actually. Thank you very much for asking. I've got a cup of tea here, and I've got a surprise for you guys. I got some stuff in the post here that I bought on eBay, and I can't wait to open it. This is my this is going to be an awesome coin. So I'm going to put the camera on shortly. Hopefully we get a few more people in. We got 6 in here. So guys, the donation details are in the screen there if you want to hit me up with a donation. If you feel that the content's great, obviously you can stay until the end to make sure. But please enjoy the live stream. If there's any questions, more than post it in the chat. For my donators, currently Jody Rhodes and RPM Limits, I'm giving you guys some perks. So first of all, if there's something you want me to check out, you just let me know. So you guys have the power, should I say, to let me know if there's anything you want me to check out for you. So that's for Jody Rhodes and RPM Limited. So again, thanks very much for the donation you guys made. Absolute pleasure. Right, so let's have a look. We've got Mr. Popzilla. He says, good morning. We have Oxy88 and RPM Limited and Jody Rhodes and Oxy again. So I was at RPM Limited says, oh, sorry, that seems to have come off there. RPM Limited says, hello, everyone. I hope you've had a better day than our weather and the markets. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. I was really expecting a further move up, and we initially did move up. Lol, RPM, you British, same weather here, mate. Let's have a look. Right, guys. And of course, this is your... sorry, there we go. This is your host, Silverlimey79. So, guys, thank you all very much again. We've got 7 in the chat, guys. What did you think? I don't know if you guys saw, I had a Zippo lighter that I did my last video on. Let me know what you guys think of that. If you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I'll put an eye in the corner, top high right hand corner that you'll be able to click on, and you're welcome to check that out. Limbs says, yes, I'm in Wakefield near Leeds. There you go. I say it's great to get some English viewers, and particularly even better than my donators on this side of the planet. So always a pleasure. What's that? RPM says, I'm great, SL. Thank you. Excited for these new releases coming, silver coins coming out. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was certainly some interesting coins there. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seek. It says Silverlimey79. Let's light up some candles, buddy. Yeah, it's been and perfectly, to be honest, to be in regards to what the silver chart is showing us today. I'm happy it is. One thing that is awesome that I'm going to show you guys on the silver chart is look where the 20 moving averages, and look at that, guys. We touched it and we created support for silver. This is an awesome sign. I really didn't want us to go below that 20 average. We're still in that channel, so you can see where I put those 2 lines, the highs and the lows. We're still in that channel going up. This is a pretty good sign here for silver, which I'm grateful for. Gold, on the other hand, looks totally different, but we're going to check that out in a sec. Initially, when I saw it open last night, my end, I was like, oh, here we go. It's starting to move up. That's essentially what we had. So if we have a look at our daily movements, we had a high of $18.30. So that was our high for that. Which I thought we were initially headed up. I saw it, we were sitting around 820, 825, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is more like it. This is what I want to see. However, we're currently 4 cents down on the day. Hey, again, we're sitting above that 20 moving average for the day, so I'm super happy about that. We're holding our ground currently, so this will set us up hopefully for the next couple of days. Hopefully, gain some traction and start moving up. Right, let's check silver on the weekly. So let's see, how did silver end on the weekly? We had a fairly good start last week, but unfortunately we gave up those gains with pretty much the end of the week. We lost all those gains. It was a pretty heavy week considering we started, we ended up looking pretty good. Obviously the new week started, so let's see if we can bring up this one. There we go. So the high for this week, or for last week, was $19.64. We opened at $19.32, guys. Can you believe that? We opened the week at $18.32. So we effectively went up $1.30 in just 1 week. Also, what I did, and this is, a lot of the channels are sort of saying there are some that think that silver is a waste of time for investments. As an example, I did 2 examples on 10,000 each. If you had invested 10,000 in gold at the end of May, which is effectively where we started to see our upturn for precious metals, gold only went up 20%. So if you'd invested 10,000, in fact, I've got my calculator here. I'll just put this on screen. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, so gold price in May was, okay, so the 29th of May we were at $1,276. There we go, 1,276. What I might do is I might put this on screen for you. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'll put this on screen, and therefore you can have a look at it yourself and tell me if actually I don't think I can share it, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'll see if I can get an online calculator. That might actually help. So just bear with me a second. I'll put it on there. Calculator. Here we go. There you go. There's the online calculator, guys. Right. So I'm going to bring this up. So hold those thoughts, and I'm going to get the calculator up. We'll get that calculator up. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Calculator's up, guys. Right, so gold was 1276 at the end of May. Now, okay, we're gonna add 20% to it and see where we end up. Equals. Okay, so 1531. We actually went a little bit higher than that, so we'll reset that. So we'll go 1276 plus 25% equals 50. Now we didn't go up as high as that, so let's do 1276 plus 22% equals. There we go. So there's your example there, right? Gold only went up 22% from effectively to its high before that initial sell-off. 1556. I think it might have went up a little bit higher. So for instance, in fact, I'll get the exact amounts actually while we're here. So 1276, and our high was wasn't a bad guess actually. 1557 is where we ended up being our high. So that's not bad. So gold went up 22% from the end of May. So if you'd invested $10,000, right, guys? So let's have a look. $10,000, right, plus 22% equals 12,200 is what you would have made on gold if you'd invested $10,000 at the end of May. I presume we're all on the same page here, guys. So just hold those comments. Just try not to flood the comments too much. Right. So 12,200 is what you would have made on gold before, obviously, just before it hit its high. So let's have a look at silver next. Right. The silver on the 29th of May. There it is. $14. Sorry, that's on the weekly. So let me put this back on the daily. Right, so we started the day there, 1432. 1432 was the jump. Okay, so 1432. Make a note of that, guys, if you want to. Okay, so 1432 was the price of silver at the end of May. Right, so where did we end up, guys? We ended up at $19 and what was it, 1970 or something like that, wasn't it? Let's just check that out. What was our high for silver? let's call it 19. We could just call it 1965. Huh? Yep, $19.65 was the high for silver. Okay, so 1965. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add 30% and see where we go. It's much more than that. Almost there. Okay, so what was that? 1432. So 1432, guys. Plus 36% equals. Oh, damn. Let's see if I can take this back a notch. Damn. Okay, so there we go. Equals 1947. Okay, so let's work on that one. Silver went up 36% from the end of May, guys. So if you had invested 10 grand, right, guys, 10 grand in silver, plus 36% equals 13,600, right? Okay, so that's how much you would have made if you had invested 10 grand in silver at the end of May. You would have a massive return there of 13,600. Gold's return was a measly 12,200, which means that you made, if you had taken both of them, guys, you would have made $1,400 difference. So for someone out there who says that you can't make money on silver, there's the evidence. If you'd invested 10 grand in silver at the end of May and rode it all the way up to its high, you would have made yourself 13,600. I say that's a pretty massive return. So again, I always say this: you work on percentages. You do not work on the dollar price. Everyone seems to think that dollar price is important. It's the percentage on return that is the most important. Right, guys. Well, let me know what you think on that. Howdy, RB. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, here we go. We're starting. We got 15 people in. Okay, so Oaksy says, must be all over. I'm down in Norfolk, mate. Better days to come. Hopefully. There we go. Conrad Craig, man. How you doing, Conrad Craig? Good to see you. Step Stacker, man. Gee, Step Stacker. He says, hello, everyone. I'm driving. I'll probably be lurking. Well, keep listening, buddy. Oaksy88 says, I made 200% off 2 coins last year and 100% on about 40 coins in the real markets. Awesome. Good for you there. Tomoko's Enterprise. Hey, buddy. Hello to all. Oxy8 says, hi, Dean. You're good, mate. Oh, sorry, that was Dean, not me. Peter Bowes, man, how you doing? He says, hello, Silver Lammy 79 and friends. It's good to see you. Oxy88, again, saying hello there. And we've got RB here as well. RB, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. RP Minute says, I'm glad I bought when I did. I've only lost 45% of my profits. I'm not worried one bit. There you go. Milled Steel, he says, howdy, how are you doing? Bigfoot Hide and Silver Seeker. RPM, you said you've lost 45% of your profits. Oh, of your profits. Okay, so you're still in the green then, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Oxy says RPM waiting for a rebound, mate. Tomogo's Enterprise says I'm still I'm staying in hold mode. Too much yo-yo happening right now. I know, yeah, it's been an absolute crazy day, but we'll take another look. Sorry, I'm just looking out the window there. Someone's, I don't know, someone's doing press ups or something in the yard. Thumbs up given. Peace out, people. Back to work for me. Cheers, Kingpin. Awesome. All the best, buddy. Mill Steel says a go did 15,600. Not sure what you mean by that, Mill Steel. You have to clarify that. Silver is superior by far, even when buying and selling physical, going on my experiences. And again, obviously, you know, I haven't taken premiums into account here, but I suspect if you were going to put $10,000 in, I'd suspect the premium would be, I wouldn't say it would be low, but I'm just taking from a spot value perspective. But again, there's also going to be a premium on gold. But I'm just saying from a $10,000 perspective. I mean, obviously, if you do paper, you know, that's probably your best bet because there's hardly any premium on paper. But if anyone's looking at at physical. I'm sure if you walked in with 10 grand and said, "Hey, do me a deal," I'll tell you what, the guys would do you a deal. I know I would. I'm sure they'd be keen to do a deal for 10 grand physical. Mill steel should be with 56%. Okay, mill steel. I still don't know what you're talking about. RP Minister says, "Okay, government can't compete one task." John Burko has quit, so no one can control them all. UK to be doomed. I'm sure UK markets will rocket if no one else markets boom, and that's interesting as well. I'm sure there's going to be an effect which is going to affect the precious metals in the coming days. So Popsilla says, "Brilliant." It was a typo, meant 10k invested with a 50. Okay, gotcha. 56% rise. Okay, that's awesome. RPM Limited says, "Yes, SL79. I'm in profit now, more than what I expected to be already." Well, good for you, man. Let's have a look. He says, "Yeah, worth a try, Limey." That is Oaksy 88. Okay, I'm gonna exit the screen now. We don't need that, but there you go. There's the proofs in the pudding, as they say. And let's get silver back up. Okay, guys, so silver's holding critical support right now, which is great. So that's that yellow line. As you can see, the wicks come down, which means that it did test the bottom there, and what it's done is it's tapped it and gone back up, which is an excellent sign. That's an awesome sign, because when I show you the gold chart, you're not going to see that. So when you see the gold chart in a sec there, you will not see that bounce. We had a look at silver on the weekly. Again, we started off a bit weak, so it's going to be an interesting one. I'm just going to flip the camera off just briefly. I just need to take a drink quickly. Oaksy 88. Yeah, I'm in the work caravan here. We've got a caravan on the yard here, so my wife's not feeling very well. To give a bit of peace, I'm in the caravan here in the yard. Okay, let's get the camera back on, guys. There we are. Yes, that's correct. You can see everything in the background here. I'm actually in a caravan currently. Yeah, I don't live in it, obviously, but this is just the one here that's in the yard. Oh, you laughed. That would be good. How's it going? It says that's Slinging Silver 84, man. How you doing? Excellent to see you, buddy. It says, "Lol, what's he drinking? That's so secret." Right. RPM, is anything you want me to check out? Because you have some perks there. I didn't have you down as a gypsy, Limey. Could you imagine? Just let me know, RPM and Jody Rhodes, if you guys want to check anything out. Obviously, being donators, you guys, if you guys want me to, you can always put it in and say, "Yeah, have a look at this. I'll have a look at it for you. No issue." Okay, so silver looking pretty good. I'm going to show you guys the gold chart now, which is very interesting. Who would have thought that? Because gold has been fairly slow. And then, of course, we had this. Okay, there's our old resistance line, which is now support. Because the reason why it's support is because I say this all the time. When we break through resistance, it then becomes support for the next candle, which is exactly what we saw here. So we had our very low kind of breakout, but still we broke above that level. We created the next candle and we pushed up, which is exactly what happened there. So this is the line of support. You can see, unfortunately, we've broken below the 20 moving average, which is a bit disappointing, considering gold was looking pretty good, and then it just it was sort of holding its ground to a degree. And again, it looked like it was holding the 20. You can see there the wick went below it, and then of course the buyers came in. And then on the next candle, same thing happened, but unfortunately this time we actually ended below that line. And then as you can see on this latest candle, which is today, we've tried to get above it. Immediately rejection. We're back down. However, we are super close for a breakout of this 20 moving average. When I mean that is because we're so close to support. If you see the support line there, we are so close to that if you look at it, we've sort of bounced off it there. You can see that candle starting to move flutter a bit. But now it's either going to be a make or break situation for gold. So if it can't get above this, then more than likely we're going to see a retraction below this support line, guys. So we could see our gold prices maybe fall down to our next level of support, which I reckon is probably in the area of about 1498. So again, it's not much, but more than likely we could see ourselves go down to that level. If it breaks down further from that support level, then we're going to be heading down to about 1490, and then more than likely we'll get the buyers back in. So it's going to be interesting to see if it holds this line. It's going to be very tight. I'm going to try and zoom in here so you guys can see a bit more. There's our 20-day moving average. You can see there it's now become resistance. Okay, but we're still sitting on our support. And look at that, guys. I had this line has been here for a long time, and look at that. You can't tell me that line doesn't show support, because it's exactly what happened. That wick touched it, and then it's gone back up again. So that's a pretty awesome line. It's great to see that a future support line being used as support, especially when you had it based on previous resistance levels. So I'm really super happy about that. Our next level of support, if it does go below that, is 1480. More than likely, it'll hit this line and continue up and then break back up again. So gold is looking pretty interesting. Let's have a look at gold on the hourly and see. Actually, let's do the 4-hour gold chart and see where we're going. Yeah, see, we're well above, well below our higher moving averages. Sorry, just zooming out here. So you can see us there. We're trying to break up higher, rejection, straight back down. And it's basically the market's calling for consolidation. It's the reason why we got rejected so hard, which is exactly what this market's doing now. So we're trying to consolidate. We're just holding that support line. So it's going to be interesting to see if we have enough support to hold that area there. Because if it doesn't, then there's pretty much our next line of resistance here, 1493. I think I said 1498, which would put us at about there. We might just go down, and then it might be back up again. So if we break and keep below this line, then that is going to form resistance. So just be careful, guys. We'll see how the candles go. Let's have a look. We've got Step Stacker says, I'd love to live in a van or a tiny house. I'd love to design tiny houses. I love tiny houses. Did you ever watch that series on Netflix? I think it's called Tiny House Nation or something. Mill Steel says the stock market breaks support all the time. There you go. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually not in stocks. RP Lindsay says a quick flick to gold and silver ratio SL79. Your request is granted. Let's have a look. Gold to silver ratio. Anyone hazard a guess what the please put your guess in the comments now. Let's have a look. Let me know what your guesses are in regards to the gold to silver ratio. Where did we leave it last week? Let me know. Oxy88 says yeah, I wonder what the ratio is now. I was going back last I looked a few days ago. Let's have a look. Okay, that seems to have refreshed again here now. I wonder if I'm going to start having issues with this. Well, Mark B, man, how you doing? So Silver Lamy, have you seen the new Queen's Beast, the White Lion of Mortimer? Shadow Stack showed it this morning, and it looks strange, not as good as the first line. It still doesn't look bad though. I'll give it that. I've seen the design for it. One of my viewers sent me the image of it, and I had a look, so it was pretty cool. I think I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Right, guys, let's have a look. The guesses are in. Let's see who is right, or who is closest to right. The gold to silver ratio is 83.011. Okay, let's bring this chart up. Okay, so RPM Limited says 79 to 1. Oaksy 88 says 84-ish. So it was 83. There we go. Camilo, Fernando, how you doing? He says 83. Absolutely got it bang on, buddy. So look, Step Stacker says, I watched the New Zealand guy on YouTube. I haven't watched TV since 2010. Wow. Wanting 60 to 1. Who isn't waiting for a 60 to 1 ratio, guys? I tell you, I'm waiting. I'd love a 60 to 1 ratio. Then hopefully we can make a 30 to 1 ratio for platinum. Hell, it would be a dreamer's dream. World Stalker, man, how you doing? World Stalker's here, everybody. Awesome to have you. Says DB Stupid says this morning I came to the office to find a mouse in my trash bin. Good news, the office isn't haunted. Oh well, at least you found it. Oxy88 says the lion has sunglasses on it. I didn't have a close-up look inspection. RPM Limited says expected better with gold slacking. I suspect that would be an awesome coin to get graded, guys. Have you seen how much the graded coins are going for, man? It is ridiculous. Oxy88 says that's what I said on Shadow's video. How's it going, guys? Supported stackers here. We're up to 18. So, guys, don't forget, please hit the thumbs up. It's an image that looks like this. The thumbs pointed up. You can see the fingers are grasped like a fist. Press that one, and you're in it. Oxy's having a laugh. He says, "Mark the lion was on a bender and trying to hide it." That's hilarious. Let's have a look. Okay, gold to silver ratio 83, and there you go. And it's up 0.17. Right, so let's go back and get ourselves back onto gold. Okay, I want to close that calculator down. My computer's starting to struggle a bit now. It's like, I don't think I can do it anymore. Okay, let's look at gold. Okay, we've gone through gold there, guys. So let's look on the hourly. It doesn't look great. It really doesn't. That's where we came up from our highs. We were looking really good on the 4-hour here, and then it just went all the way down. And then it's consolidating now, which is great. That's what we want to see. We want to see sideways consolidation moves. This is on the 4-hourly. We can start building up, start testing these upper resistance levels. It's really start to push up. 1520 is gold's like major resistance level at the minute, so it's a matter of just getting over that. That's that hurdle right over here. So hopefully it has enough momentum. Once we're into that area, we'll start to move into some buying areas again, which is great. So hopefully we can hold the support level, but I'd be interested to see how gold turns out. Okay, World Stalker says, I wonder who did thumbs down. I always get somebody. There's always one guy. There's always one guy that gives me a thumbs down. It's like regular as clockwork, man. Thanks very much, Camilo. Okay, it says that the body of the lion looks like a bodybuilder. Juiced up waster lion should have been named. Mark B says, but I will order it to keep the series going. I got some mail, guys. I got some mail. Look at this. What does that say, guys? Gold investment coins. My PF69 half sovereign 2002 is in this bag. I can't wait to open them. And you guys are going to get a sneak peek before I do a video. So stay tuned for that. Right, okay, let's move on to platinum, guys. This is one of my favorites. Platinum. Okay, so it's a fairly quiet day. I always love the action when things start to take off, and it's really like, we start to see like major movements for, yeah, cool. You're excited. The juices are flowing. That's what you want to see. You want to see those movements. It's like, yeah, sweet, and like get the community posts out and stuff like that. So here we go. Well, platinum's had not a bad day. It started off really strong. Check that out, guys. The platinum price currently at $948.67. Platinum hit a high of 961 before it broke down. So you can see there's our resistance level, 961. You can see there by these candles, that is where our resistance level is. We need to push up higher above that. However, platinum's still looking pretty good. There's our 20-day moving average. We're still way above that, which is great. We're going to take a look at the... Let's have a look at the weekly for platinum. Okay, there we go. We just finished above that 200-day moving average, guys. Look at that. There we go. That's our 200. We pushed above that, and of course, selling pressure immediately kicked in. And look at that. We're right above the 200. I'm super happy about that because one metal I think deserves definitely more momentum is platinum as far as I'm concerned. It's really done really well so far. It's holding its ground. I remember we were down the abyss, like scraping the bottom there with platinum. And immediately I said, look, if you look at the gains of platinum, guys, where we were hitting $2,200 an ounce, and we're currently at 948. Man, what a bargain, especially at 800 when it was 860. I think I was telling you guys that, look, this is one metal that's definitely going to be, and I mean, I've done articles on it where most of the institutions were fairly bullish on it as well in regards to their predictions. We went through it, and it's just it's pleased. It's a pity I don't have any. I just don't have any. But I think platinum is definitely one to watch for the coming year as well as into next year. I think we're going to see higher prices for platinum. I'll certainly try and get into platinum if I can. Right, let's have a look at the comments. I will too, Mark. I'll need to catch up on a couple of them. That's Oxy88 says, nice Limey. Is that a special design? Yes, it's the 2002 half sovereign PF69 that we're going to take a look at. So it was the Golden Jubilee, and I got it with certificate as well. I got the COA, and I also got the box, the original box with it as well, which I'm super happy about. It was either that the guy had a PF70, and I would love to have got the PF70, but unfortunately he wanted another 60 euros on top of the PF70, and I thought, well, considering I'm only buying this for investment purposes, I think I did fairly well at the price I paid. And for longevity purposes, if I keep it for a couple of years, it's got to be worth more than that. So yeah, we'll get into that once I do all the charts, guys. I'll open it up, and you're welcome to take a look at it. Let's have a look. We've got waiting for gold to hit $1,500 an ounce. Good opportunity to buy in there. Well, I tell you what, I mean, for a couple of bucks, to be honest, Camilo, it's there we go. It's going down, guys. It's 1,501 currently at the minute. So it's going to be close. Silver's also it's just lost 5 cents. Okay, but it's still holding. It's still holding, guys. We need to check this out shortly and just keep an eye on this. Myers Coins, how are you doing? It's Silver Limey 79. Hello. Step Stacker says, if any of you are familiar with the meaning of life, we can at least deduct the thumbs down. Guy is American. Hey, we're up to 22, guys. Thanks so very much. Really appreciate it. Give me the thumbs up. Please share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll see that's the notification bell. It'll either have a line through it, which means that you haven't selected anything. Otherwise, please select all to be kept up to date. And if you want to donate to the channel, you'll find the details in the description for any donations if you guys want to. Obviously, my PayPal me is in there, as well as a Hall of Fame. I've already got Jody Rhodes and RPM Limited listed under there. So I certainly do appreciate any support. Okay, let's have a look. Mark B says, Silver Limey, I still have that half crown I won from you, and some lady offered me $100. No ways. That's awesome, Mark. Man, that is cool. Step Stacker says, that joke just cost me 4 subscribers. Step Stacker. Wow, Mark, what year and grade sounds astronomical. Let's have a look. World Stalker says, actually, Step Stacker, I hear he is from Mongolia. Sucker for silver, man. How you doing, Sucker for silver? He says, I think we will hit 1475-ish before we can continue back up. I think probably support level is about 1480. That's where it's always been. If you look at the previous times we've hit that area, we've always bounced up. So definitely keep an eye on gold over the next couple of hours, because it's getting interesting. Gold's currently at $1,501 an ounce currently. Silver's at 1804. We've got to really hold that line. Hold the line, as they say. I don't know if you guys ever played Command and Conquer Generals. It was like, hold the line. And you should obviously, those artillery shells. Anyway, it says, go figure, and the American living in Mongolia. Exactly, says World Stalker. Right, guys, let's so platinum. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Okay, so platinum, we're holding up pretty well. Let's look at the 4 hour. We're not going to go into the 1 hour at the minute. The action's a little bit slow at the minute, so not looking too bad on the 4 hour either, are we? If you look in relation to the other metals, we're like way down here, whereas we're just below the 20. And we broke through it, unfortunately. So now that is going to act like resistance on the 20 moving average. So again, we're going to try and crack that nut and then hopefully continue up and keep it steady. But otherwise, sideways consolidation seems to be happening. If you look here, guys, we broke down, touched the 50 moving average, and immediately bounced up. Initially, we did try and break down further, but we didn't. Buyers came in and pushed the price right through that top end resistance line. But then, unfortunately, not enough momentum to keep it going. And then we had our sellers coming in. And then, of course, we're constantly touching. Look at these wicks, just touching that 20 until it exploded up, and then unfortunately exploded back down again. So it certainly looks like it wants to move in the right direction, guys. In regards to platinum, currently priced at $948.10. So just keep an eye on platinum for those that have platinum. We're coming close, guys. We're 1,501 currently, and it's dropping. Are we going to break that 1,500 level? We might just need to televise it. Yeah, there's no wick on that candle, that's for sure. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that, guys. Let's have a look at Palladium. It's just going to check the. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Okay, precious metals updates. Hey, Silverlimey79, everyone in the chat. I'm lurking while I'm doing my errands. Well, awesome, man. Thanks for dropping in, precious metals. Inkman78. Hello, Silverlimey79. How you doing? Will Stalker says hi, PMU or EBU. Or EBU. There we go. Maya's saying hello. There's a few people. Michael I says, hey, Silverlimey79, everyone. How's the day going? There we go. RPM Limited says, news just in. Parliament votes to force publication of the government's no-deal Brexit report. Ha! It's a blank book by Anonymous. RPM, that's brilliant, buddy. Jody Rhodes says, buy both. Just buy both. Silver is still cheap. I've got 40 kilograms. Jeez. Just problems with storage. Or would get more. There you go. Wow. 4 kilograms, Jody. That is a lot. Oaksy Idiot says pre-1900 luster gets me going. There you go. Sucker for Silver says 40 kilograms. Wow. Just think of that. If you bought 40 kilograms just before this last run, you'd be seriously in the money, guys. 40 kilograms. You'd be seriously laughing there. Right, okay, let's get back to Palladium. Palladium's looking good, guys. We're following. We're above the 20. You can see here our prices are. We shot up here. We're in a good zone for Palladium. This is on the daily, so again, I wouldn't expect any more. Resistance though is around the 1558 level. As you can see from that candles there, that's where we're moving into. We're moving into resistance areas. You can see we were rejected here. We tried, attempted, and fell back down. But we are finding some buying support in this area of 1536. So hopefully, again, more than likely, Palladium tends to do its own thing. Generally, if you look at Palladium, guys, and you look at all the other metals, you've got silver, gold, and platinum. They sort of tend to follow. I wouldn't say follow each other, but you know, where one's up, they all tend to be in that sort of region. Whereas Palladium, when those metals are down, you'll find Palladium going up. So it tends to be an interesting metal. It tends to do its own thing. Palladium is currently priced at $1,500.43. It's currently up $6.50. If we look at all the metals, platinum is up just 0.03%. Gold is down 0.36%. And silver is down 0.74%. So it's approaching that $18, guys. It is so close. Hopefully that support will hold. Excuse me. So that's what Palladium. Right. Okay, we are going to take a look at Bitcoin. Has anyone bought any Bitcoin lately? Is anyone buying Bitcoin? Because I'm still on the sidelines. Mark B says 40 kilograms is how many pounds? I'm not sure on how many. Oh, there you go. Inkman78 says I miss you, precious metals. Around 80 pounds, Mark B. And then we go. Jody Rhodes says 88. And so we got Oaksy88 there. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's probably just a signal here or something. It's just a little bit on the slow side. Silver Junkie 1350. What a legend, this guy. Silver Junkie, man, how you doing? 1350. He's still hoping it will still get to 1350. I'm sure everyone would love 1350 to get in and actually buy some precious metals, but we'll have to. I think I'll be dreaming about buying it at that price. Jody Rhodes says, "Wish it was 88 pounds of gold." Could you imagine that? Hey, Jody, geez, that'd be a hell of a lot of gold. Oxy88 says, "I wouldn't take Bitcoin if you gave it to me wrapped in £50 notes." Come on, if I gave it to you wrapped in £50 notes, of course you would take it, man. Silver Junkie says he's having a good laugh there. Definitely on the sideline, Silver Limey 79. It's been sideways for a while. Yeah, just these margins in Bitcoin are just too low for me. It's too volatile. Oh, sorry, it's not very volatile at the minute. But generally, we need to see more price action. And funny enough, was it last week sometime? It looked like we were starting to get that momentum up, and then of course we had the drop back down again. So just as you think things are happening is where you get caught out, guys. And let's take a look at the chart. It's interesting. I've got 2 Bitcoin charts up. It's weird, according to this. Okay, there we go. So we had this nice. Okay, this is Bitcoin on the daily. Okay, that's when we were looking good. That was 2 hours of fairly good. We were, above our moving averages. Well, I was like, wow, okay, this looks like we're starting to get some interest, And I was like, I was on the sidelines whether I was going to put money in or not. And I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should just wait. I think I'll wait a bit longer just for confirmation. And there we go. We had the price fall. So it was. Sometimes you're better off waiting for the confirmation before jumping in. I know half of me, about 10% of me, was going, just buy it and be done with it. And I just couldn't do it. My 90% of saying wait actually took over. And guys, I'll say this to everybody: just be patient with everything. Don't be in a hurry to buy stuff, guys, because that's where you lose money. And I mean, here's a perfect example: is that when I sold this level down here and I still didn't buy it. I was still like, as much as it's holding, I don't know, it's still on the bottom here. And yes, I probably could have bought in at this level 9.8, but then you're running the risk of having it fall again because you're buying on the bit of a high side, because we were here 9.3. So all of a sudden we're at 9.8, we're 500 up. That's a lot. And then of course we had our spike up here, and at that stage you're like, maybe I should get in now kind of territory. So some people might end up rushing it and going, you know what, it looks like it's starting to move. The hype on YouTube is here, guys. The channels are pumping it. They're like, yeah, are we going to start seeing 11.3? Where are we going to next? Oh, 10.8. And of course we hit 10.9. And of course Bitcoin got rejected. Boom, straight back down again. So it's, you pretty much you've got to first of all do your own research and put money in that you're prepared to lose. And then just be patient, guys. Just be patient. Because I mean, if you start putting your money when it goes to the top here, you'll be the biggest loser. And I'm not talking about you being a loser, but you will lose money by buying in at these top. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. I've always said that. You buy low, sell high. Don't forget that. Let's have a look. Okay. Comments. Silver Junkie says, good, bro. How are you? Donald in New Mexico says, hi, Limey. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a look. Step Stacker says, breaking news: U.S. Congress have voted to change the name of the millennial generation to the Fun Police. Jody Rhodes says, his bullion bunker. Let's have a look. For Precious Metal says, I miss you too, Step Stack, and everyone in the chat. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I need to get some stuff done, but I hope to make some content today. Awesome. Let us know. Post that. I've got notifications ready to rock and roll there, Precious Metals. Although Silver Limey 79 stream is distracting me. Oh well. Thanks for the comment there, Precious Metals update. But yeah, I suppose it doesn't actually help now, does it? And I've got some awesome people in here, guys, and it's always an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. It really is. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I have regular viewers on the channel, and that's you guys out here. I mean, it's awesome to see the numbers that I'm seeing in the stream. And I mean, some days we're up to nearly 30, which is fantastic. I remember when I started these daily live streams initially, and okay, it was like 8, 9, 7, because we were getting the momentum going, and then people started to get into it, and the feedback's been great from you guys. You guys are like, oh, it's great to, to see the charts again, and keeping everyone updated. It's great to see the comments. It's great to see the people in the chats. I mean, you guys are just brilliant, and it's an absolute pleasure to do this. Let's have a look. Everyone got to get on of Binance in the USA and starting to get funds off. Also, Coinbase should be back in the UK on the 15th. Should pick up in a few weeks, I think. Yeah, that appears to be everyone's sentiment, RP. I'm not going to go through Litecoin and Ethereum, which, to be honest with you, I'm glad Litecoin's back almost at 70 again, considering it was at 60. And Ethereum broke the 180, guys, which is great. So, and I'm holding both of those. And initially, it's funny when you get the instinct when you feel about selling, that's generally you got to think the opposite. Well, obviously, if you're selling low, if you've been really struggling and you've just seen that price going nowhere, and it's just, and then you're thinking like, maybe I should just sell up now and just, take a chance. I'll wait for it to drop lower. That it tends to do the opposite. So again, just be careful, do your own research when this with regards to your own money. After my best comedy video, 6-month stack review, I'm just gonna do live streams twice a month and put content out slowly. There you go. Awesome, Step Stacker. Sounds like a good idea, Step Stacker. I look forward to the best of comedy videos, especially. For me, the global recession has paused until it's the US 2020 elections. Then it will be everywhere. Let's have a look. Will Stalker says, I need to make more travel podcasts. He's been extremely busy. You certainly have. You haven't been talking to me much, Will Stalker. I send you messages and you never reply, but I certainly know why, because you're a very busy man. I'm not complaining. It would be great to chat to you more often, but it's not always the case. I guess 80. These live streams always distract me, but there's always a lot of fun. They always are a lot of fun. Thank you very much. I was gutted. I didn't hold on to my VIA coin, got in on the IPO, then sold at 600% profit before it went up massively. Gutted, missed out on thousands. Again, trying to have, always, you made a decision, to be fair, Oaksy, and never, think otherwise. The decision you made was good. You still made a 600% profit. It could have so well easily gone the other way, Oaksy 88. And 100% profit, nothing to be sniffed at. It could have ended up quite differently. Full Stalker, he says, sorry, man. For example, I was on a 2-hour buses yesterday to get to the US Embassy. No problem, man. Plus 2 ferries and 4 tuk-tuks. Jeez. That sounds like a mission to try and get anywhere from where you are. Okay, so Bitcoin, let's have a look, guys. So where are we? We're now below our 20 moving average, which is bad, because now what that means is this is now going to be resistance at this level. So let's have a look at Bitcoin on the weekly and see how we are trending. Are we making higher highs? That is the real question. Are we making higher highs? Nope, we are still not making higher highs. If you look at there are previous highs, and there's a lower high, and then of course we have a higher low, which is interesting, which means again the market doesn't know what the hell it's doing. It's indecisive, because when you've got a lower high but a higher low, it means that it is, the market is unsure of itself, which is probably the reason why the majority of people like me are not in the market right now, because I am unsure about this market. So that pretty much reflects the status quo currently at the minute, is that the market is uncertain. However, we're moving into this great triangle. So, we're going to be expecting a move by the end of, what's that, the end of the week? End of the week, probably, guys. So by the end of the week, we're either going to be breaking out to the upside or breaking down. If we look at the daily, though, we're not looking great, guys. We've got a higher low and we've got a lower low. Not a good sign at all. Right, let's look at the 4-hour. Oof, those are tight. Those are very tight lines. Look at these. It's not open. It's not splayed out like it should be. You know, when you really get the momentum up, you sort of see the line spread out, and you see the 20 move up, the 50 in the middle there, and the 100 as well as the 200. So it's interesting. And of course, we're below all our moving averages here on the 4-hourly. Not good at all. So these are just going to create resistance lines. And what sort of volume are we looking at? Again, the volume's just crap. There we go. Look at that. 2.79 Bitcoin, 0.01 Bitcoin. It's going to look messy. 10,250. We haven't been able to get higher. We've actually broke down. We're up $150 down. So Bitcoin currently trading at 10,250. Planning my wedding and the paperwork is annoying. Don't get married in a foreign country. Well, I got married in South Africa, buddy, and luckily the paperwork was pretty easy, but I suppose the infrastructure was good. Sucker for Silver says this 10K to 11K range on Bitcoin is annoying. I absolutely agree. We're up and then we're down. We're up and we're down. It's almost like it's just basically being shorted. You're getting a lot of these fake outs, suckering guys into the market because they think, hey, Bitcoin's going up. Let me get in now. Here we go. Let me put my $50 worth or $100 worth. And what happens is they're just sucking in the liquidity into the market. The guys who are shorting are the ones sitting with the bags, let's say 50 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin. All of a sudden, they're making an extra 1,000 per Bitcoin. Boom, they dump their bags straight back down again, and they start off again. And then, of course, they pump it up, sucker the guys back in again to put their money in, create the liquidity, bang, short it back down again, and get back in the market. That's how these guys make money. They're making money off the backs of the guys who are putting in the 100, the 200s, the 300s. They're the guys who are losing money consistently. The guys with the big bags are the guys that have been, that bought into Bitcoin in like when it was like $10 each. Imagine that, buying Bitcoin for $10. Buying them by the hundreds, man. Hundreds of Bitcoins. Anyways. Right. Who wants to have a look at what I got? Who wants to have a look at what I got? Let's take a look, guys. So I'm going to do a separate video for this. There you go. Haven't opened it yet, as you can see. Do you guys want me to enlarge the video? We'll take this off. We'll say stop share. There we go. So that's this guy's card. Investment coins. This is my first investment coin, guys. Gold coin, that is. So here we go. There it is. There's the PF70. PF69, sorry. Not 70. I sent my 3 coins in for grading today as well, guys. Sorry, the screen's not looking that great. So I'll see what I'm going to do. I'll put silver back on the screen here. There we go. That's better. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to check the chat here before I open this. Let's have a look. So Jody Rhodes says, I've got a question. Who's stacking silver globally? Loads of info about golf, but never seen any silver info. That's probably a video in itself. Who's stacking silver globally? What do you mean, like from a large? Are you talking like a large amount, Jody? Or just talking individuals? Hey, Health Babe, how you doing? Just come in to give you some support. Need to run. Have a nice day. No, well, thanks very much for stopping in, Health Babe. Always good to see you. Everyone loves you. And everyone saying hello to you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Let's have a look. I've been waiting about 45 minutes to see it live. Guys, here we go. You're making bank if those 3 coins get a 70. Man, it's the Proof Kruger end. I'm like, I'm seriously, that coin is beautiful. It's a 2018 Proof Kruger end, and I sent the 2018 Nautical BU in, so that'll be an MS coin. And I've also sent the Oakley first release. I just hope I get a #1 for that coin, and I hope it's a 70. Right, let's take a look, guys. Right, so this is a first. So before I do the video, oh my man, this, wow. Wow. fantastic. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I think we need to get a bit of lighting here. There we go. How's that for a bit of lighting? Check this out, guys. This is the original box that came in. Look at that. I don't know if this is going to read backwards, but there it says United Kingdom Gold Proof Half Sovereign. Wow, look at that certificate number. There's the original box for it. I'm definitely checking this out later, man. What do you guys think? How does that look? Doesn't that look fantastic? Where's the coin? It's in the slab, but look at that, man. Wow. That's my alarm to feed my dogs, and here it is. Get ready to see it. There you go, guys. Look at that, a PF69 half sovereign gold. It's the shield design. It was the Golden Jubilee, and it's my NGC slab. So again, I'm going to be looking forward to adding this to my registry. Golden Jubilee 2002 half sovereign. One of my first purchases, well, my first gold graded purchase, which is fantastic. So I'm super chuffed about this. I said to you, he had a 70, and he just wanted too much for it. The difference between the 70 and the 69 was 60. It's about 60 euros. That's probably the equivalent of about $70, $75. And for me, I just thought, you know, for investment purposes, I think this will be a really good buy. It's gold as well, and I'm getting it for a really good price. So I thought, let's go for a 69. I'm sure, look, 70 would have been the ideal one. I just didn't have that just to push myself over the line. So yeah, super happy about that. There it is, guys. And I'll do a separate video on this. Let me just see if you can see that better. And there's the back. Super stuff, man. I can't believe it, man. I'm super chuffed about that. Sometimes, you know, when you spoil yourself, stuff like this, I think, to me, investment grade, gold, you can't lose on that. I've got my eyes on a few of the bits, but I need some more money first. All right, here we go. Inkman 78. Okay, time to run. Starts a new shift today. Cheers, Inkman. Take care, my friend. Precious Metals Update says hi and bye, Health Babe. Jody Rhodes. Oaksy 88 says, fingers crossed, Limey. Krugerrand's getting a 69. Don't feel sorry. You know, as well, what really frustrated me about the Krugerrand, and I've done a separate video for it before I sent it, so I'm going to upload the video, is the flipping capsule, man. The capsule's too big. It's bigger than the actual coin size, so it kind of knocks against the sides. And I was like, what are these guys doing? You know, I might get a downgrade just because of that. Idiots. Jody Rhodes says the box is empty. Yeah, that was only a wind-up. Oaksy, anyway, it says most likely. I will stalk it. And then we've got Step Stacker says rebound silver 1801. And guys, we're getting close to that support line. Is that boxed Bitcoin? Says Oaksy. That's cute, says Jody Rhodes. Thank you very much, man. That is just awesome. Can't see it. It's about a centimeter big on the screen. Did you manage to get a look at it? Yeah, it's about 2 mil. It's quite small. Jody. It's about 4 grams. 4 grams of gold, anyway. Oxyedit says, yeah, top man, much clearer. Goodbye, them special year sovereigns. Yeah, that's the reason why I just love that shield sovereign. And man, I'd love to have got a full sovereign, but next time, that's coming. You know, sometimes you got to start off with something like this because you tend to appreciate it more, and there's nothing better than a proof. RPM Limit says, that's gorgeous. You get some beautiful items, SL. Well, you know, I try my best, man. And this is towards my. I've started getting into graded coins, so this is going to be awesome. I'm going to add it to my registry at NGC. So I'll be putting this on tonight, and I've got those 3 coins going in. So really looking forward to it. And I've got another 3 coins getting ready to go in as well. So really looking forward to that. Guys, that's pretty much it. We've come to the end of the live stream here. Again, thank you all very much to my donators there. Jody Rhodes, RPM Limited. Guys, it's an absolute pleasure. Yeah, we've gone through everything. Yes, we have indeed. We've gone through. Silver's currently priced at $18.02. Gold is currently at $1,500 an ounce. Platinum is $947.67 an ounce. And Bitcoin is $10,234 for a token. Thank you for watching. There we go. That's it, guys. I think there's no messages that have come through since 3 minutes ago. Oh, hang on. No. Thanks for having us on the stream, Limey. Great stream as usual. There you go. That's okay. Step Stacker says, my time with Burt Reynolds on my most recent live stream, most recent post. He started crying for real. Oxy88 says, thanks for having us on the great stream as usual. RPM Limited, gorgeous. Yep, that's some beautiful items. World Stalker, yeah, glad I caught you, Salami. Yeah, what do you think of that PF69? Do you reckon that's pretty good? I'm super chuffed with that. So nice bit of gold, and of course it's got the original box as well, which is my main goal for picking up sovereigns. Now I'm only going to get the ones with the slabs and the original boxes, because I think everyone wants that. Who wouldn't want that? Excuse me. Right, let's do some shout outs. We've got World Stalker, Step Stacker. Okay, well, let's do this. So we'll do this properly. World Stalker, Step Stacker, Oxy88, RPM Limited, Jody Rhodes, Donald, New Mexico, Inkman78, Health Babe, Sucker for Silver, Precious Metals Updates. Awesome. Thanks, Donald. Take care, everybody. I don't know if some messages are just coming through or what, but I don't know. Some messages appear to be quite slow. So Donald's just saying goodbye. Guys, thanks again. For those that wish to donate, if you guys really want to, check the description for details. I appreciate any support that you guys give, as usual. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. And don't forget to check the community posts. I will obviously post the charts. If there's any major movements, you'll obviously see it there first. And then, of course, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. And I'll try and put some videos in between. Thanks so much. Thanks very much, everybody. Oh, here we go. We got RPM says, take care until next time, SL79. See you all soon, guys. There we go. And that's me out, guys. Have a great evening. And it's time for me to rest my legs. And I'll see you guys all soon. Take care.